In the looks maxing community, there's always so many debates as to what is most important when it comes to attraction. Is it just purely looks? Is it going to be height? Is it personality? Is it money? What is the most attractive thing? Well, the truth is, all of them are very important when it comes to attraction, but today I'm gonna do the Austin Wayne official tier list on how important everything is from a scale of F to S tier, God mode. So without further ado, let's get it. When it comes to looks, we can't just say, oh, a handsome face is most attractive. No. We gotta dissect it. So first of all, it's going to be eyebrows. Now the eyebrows, I'm gonna give it a B tier because having dark masculine eyebrows makes you look so much more handsome, but it's not gonna make or break you. I mean, I've seen some celebrities like Jared Leto, they will shave their eyebrows and they somehow still look handsome. So it's not everything, but it is important. Jawline. So I'm gonna give jawline literally a solid A. I believe that having a strong chiseled jawline, like even if your facial harmony is completely out of whack, a lot of girls, they will just see the jawline and simp for you. Even if you don't really have anything else going for you, if you got the jawline, man, this one is huge. So we are giving this an A. Lips. I'm going to give lips a C tier. Now because some people, they can have full beautiful lips, but no one really notices it that much. But if they are too thin, obviously, then once again, it's not the best. I would say this is a neutral thing. You don't really want lips that stand out too much as a guy, but they do have to fit when it comes to the harmony of your face. So we're going C. Hollow cheeks. So strong cheekbones, I'm actually going to give this a B tier. It kind of depends on your overall aesthetic. Like if you got the model look going for you, you're all chiseled up, you look freaking awesome. Hollow cheeks are gonna look sick on you, but if you're a little grungier, you don't really look super well taken care of, you could go on the opposite end where you just kind of look like a drug addict. So hollow cheeks are very beneficial, but you wanna make sure that you're upkeeping everything else and it's not just because you're starving yourself. The physique can either be an S tier, the most ultimate halo effect you could possibly have, to where you have women flocking to you just being shirtless, or it could be C tier. No one really gives a shit. And the difference is the type of physique that you build. So if you build the aesthetic, male model, Greek god, Brad Pitt in the movie Fight Club physique, yeah, it's gonna be S tier. Women love this. But if you build the gym, bro, you look puffy, all you're eating is chicken and broccoli, all you care about is the muscle mass, you're 20% body fat, it's a C tier. It's pretty much on the same level of having an average physique or a skinny fat physique, so it's not that impressive. So make sure you build the female gaze physique. Facial harmony. I'm going to give this a B tier for one specific reason. It's not something that no one really notices, but on the opposite end, it's something subconscious that women are gonna notice. You're gonna just overall look more attractive. So it is important, but you know what women notice way before your facial harmony? They notice the features. They look at the cheekbones, the jawline, the abs, the hair, all these things. They don't look so much at the actual harmony itself. They care more about the halo of all the other features. The eye area, so your eye shape. Do you have prey eyes? Do you have hunter eyes? Almond eyes? Do you have good eyelashes? Are your eyes too far apart? Are they too narrow? These are all very important. I'm giving the eye area an S tier. This is highly important. A lot of women will fall in love with you just looking into your eyes if you have an aesthetic, an attractive eye area. So you want to be sure to optimize this. If genetically, let's say you don't have colored eyes, they're brown, you can get contacts. You can curl the eyelashes. The eyebrows are kind of included, not so much. I already talked about them, but you can dye the eyebrows black. There's so many different things that you can do outside of just genetics, so this is very important. Fashion gets another S tier. I'm just throwing out S's in this video. But fashion, like the physique, it will give you a freaking halo effect. Like let's say you are mid, you're average height, average face, average physique, but you have killer fashion to where you blow everyone else outside of the water, but not just like a fashion bro or what the average guy thinks is fashionable. I'm talking about like the very female gaze fashion, like the baggy pants, the tank tops, the man bags, the jewelry, things the guys on the internet say are gay that women go nuts over. It's S tier. Teeth is something that can make or break your appearance. It can make you look a lot more attractive and bring people in. You look a lot more inviting and welcoming, or it can kind of make you look like a creep and completely ruin your entire aesthetic. So teeth, I'm gonna give it an A tier. It's very important. You wanna have straight white teeth, and if they're jacked up, you gotta get Invisalign, braces, you gotta whiten them. Take care of those teeth like crazy. You already know what I'm gonna say for the height. It is going to be S tier. Now, the debate is always height versus looks, what's more important, but you can obviously see Looks is actually based into so many different categories. You can't just put it into one. Like the eye area, the jaw, those are separate things. But the height is a singular thing. This is why I say height is the most important. And it's also the least amount that you can control after those growth plates are closed. But if those growth plates are open, you still have a 20 to 40% chance of things that you can fully control, because height is not fully genetic. And the number one reason that most people don't reach their optimal height growth potential is because of nutrient deficiencies. 92% of you guys, Americans across all social classes, have basic vitamin and mineral deficiencies, which this is actually going to shut down IGF-1 human growth hormone, which is going to close those growth plates so you will not be growing any taller. The best fix to this is picking up Titan Growth 2.0 on kalosique.com, my website, which has 500 to 1000% of all your daily nutrients, everything required so you can optimize your height growth genetics. Don't forget to pick up Aries Rage. Aries Rage contains tonga ali, maca, boron, zinc, oyster extract, everything needed, everything scientifically proven to boost testosterone by over 37%. My client Robbie, he was actually plateaued for months, and he hopped on Aries Rage, and it increased his testosterone so much. This is his transformation after 1 month. No changes in calories, anything, just from boosting his testosterone. It is freaking important. Don't forget to join Kalos Academy, Kalos.academy, where I have my 3-hour Looks Maxing Masterclass, 2-hour High Growth Masterclass, and right now, I'm working on my Female Nature Masterclass, and I'm doing a huge sale. Kalos.academy right now to sign up. Money is going to be a B. Money is very important to actually attract women, but if it is the only thing attracting them, then you have got a gold digger on your hands. But you do have to be the type of man who can support his family. Men are naturally supposed to be masculine, the provider. So if you are not making enough money, if you are not financially comfortable, you're not making at least $8,300 a month, which is going to be 6 figures, you've got to step up your game, because other guys out here are going to be out competing you. As a man, our life is a competition. You've got to make as much money as possible and max out all these stats to become the most handsome man possible. Become freaking James Bond. Basic grooming, so getting consistent haircuts, shaving, trimming the beard, taking care of body hair, showering 1 to 2 times a day, having a beauty routine, having a hair routine, whitening the teeth. All these things are included in grooming. This is S tier. Man, I cannot tell you the difference it makes when you actually take care of yourself. You're plucking those eyebrows, you're getting rid of the blackheads, you're doing everything to optimize yourself to the fullest. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, I've seen chads, people I went to school with, they get outside of school and they look like sub 5, just incels, man. Like, you have to take care of yourself. You can take the average guy, and if he takes care of himself better than every other person, he can easily become a 6 or a 7 without changing anything else. It is necessary to be taking care of yourself and having healthy grooming habits. Your social circle is going to be very important. Who you know is going to really boost your SMV. So having a strong social circle, maybe some influencers, maybe some wealthy investors will greatly increase your SMV, but it's nothing crazy. So I'm going to give this actually a B tier. It is important, but this isn't something women usually find out until at least like 3 dates in. Charisma, personality, how funny you are, all of these things are going to be an S tier. It's very important. It can pull someone in. Let's say you're just the average guy, but you have an insanely charismatic personality. You captivate everybody's attention. You're going to get anybody that you want to, man. I've seen the most average, short-looking guys with insane amounts of charisma pull some very attractive women, so it's S tier. Voice is going to be a C tier. Now, how attractive your voice is, it's kind of a deal breaker. It can make or break everything. Like, if you have a really hot, attractive voice, it will make you more attractive, but it's just kind of the icing on the cake. But what will steer you off is if you have a really dorky, just terrible voice, that women are really unattracted to. So this is why we get a C. Body language. Body language kind of goes hand in hand with the charisma. I'm actually going to give this a tier. It's very important. It can really pull people in, boost your confidence, everything, but people will still look at your looks first. So if you're unattractive and you have really good body language, it won't be the game changer, but it is very important. Pre-selection is whenever women see you with other attractive women, and so therefore they want to date you because they think that you got something that they cannot see on the outside. Like I've always said, this is S tier. The most average, ugly looking dude, if he's surrounded by hot ladies, attractive women, it will make him be perceived as hot. You will get an insane halo effect if you can figure out how to actually get pre-selection. Become friends with some attractive women. Post them on your social media and get that pre-selection going. Hair is going to be S tier. Let's just get to it. Let's get straight to it. It's going to be insane. Now, you don't actually have to have hair. Like, if you're bald, I've seen some bald guys pull like crazy. But the thing is, you got to be confident with your hair. You have to do whatever fits your face shape. Like if you don't have the face shape to be a bold guy, maybe consider a hair transplant, minoxidil, finasteride, things like this in order to take care of that. But you have to have a hairstyle that complements your face shape so that you look as attractive as possible. And like some of the other things I mentioned, this adds a massive halo effect. Girls go crazy for the guy with soft, beautiful, luscious hair. You got to optimize. Sexual tension is something that a lot of guys actually don't really talk about in this field. It's the ability to escalate. It's the ability to turn a woman on. It's the ability to just have that sex appeal to you. This is going to be an A tier. Like if you have everything else in this list, but you don't actually know how to create that tension, you're never actually going to get to the finish line. You're never going to find the woman who's going to fall in love with you because there's not going to be that spark, that chemistry that drives them crazy. So you got to learn how to build sexual tension. Listen intimately, build that connection with them. This is going to build that tension. Last but not least, it's going to be social media. This is going to be an S tier. A lot of women, if you have clout, if you've got followers, even if it's not a crazy amount, they see this as if you're famous, you're locally famous, whatever it is, and they go nuts over it, man. Women love celebrities more than almost anything else. So if you're just an ugly looking dude, but you got social media clout, you can get almost any girl that you want to. So focus on growing that social media following because it will give you so many opportunities. That's it, man. Subscribe if you're new. I love you with all my heart. Peace.